Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's whatever day of the week, Monday night, a rare night on Just an Average Sim Racer here, and we are back streaming live again with some more iRacing content as per usual on board. We will be racing tonight from, as you can see on track, we have Silverstone National about to load up, which is going to be the touring cars. They get going in about 15 minutes on the race session, so we're going to get literally warmed up and loosed up in that car to see how we get on. Hopefully get a decent position. We're pretty steadily fast in this car. We're not stupidly fast, but we're not slow, so we're bang in the middle and take advantage of anything that happens. And then at 10 o'clock UK time, so hour and a half from now, we'll be racing in the VRS GT Sprint Series at the Red Bull Ring in a brand new car, and it sounds amazing. It's already been given away in the description what car we're racing. It is the the Mercedes AMG GT3. We are in the Honda Civic Type R for the touring car race. And if you tune into the stream the other night, you will see on the Lego wall. The Lego wall has been updated again with the completion. Finally, it's been end of October. I picked this up, so I started in November when I got back from holiday. Of the Porsche 911 RSR. Mounted on the pegboard with all the other smaller ones up above. Even and just loving the Porsche on the wall looks even better at this angle. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, I tweaked it a little bit just to get the angle right with the camera earlier on. Yeah, took that into consideration. I'm pretty happy with how that looks, to be honest. It's a beast, and I'm pretty happy with it. So it looks fit, absolutely fit on the wall, if I say so myself. So yeah, that's all tonight's racing, touring cars. And so without further ado, we're going to get up there, get loose, get practiced, because that's what we're here for. Stick it into a race camera, and lo and behold, we have oh, it's frozen. You mother trucker of a camera. That's probably because I waggled the camera earlier on. At least I can fix it now. No, I know which one it is. That one? It could be that one. There we go. Pedal cam. Is at the top, isn't it? Pedal cam. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Now it's double super dark. That's annoying. That's right. So we've got the return of seat cam. So you'll see more you'll see steering wheel action basically. On the stream, all being well. Oh, don't fuck it up anymore. Cut another camera waggle. Everyone loves a camera waggle. Why wouldn't they? Alt enter back up. So hopefully that will. So I'll try and flip to that whenever possible, so you can see a bit of everything going on. It's a bit close to my wrist, but we can live with that. At least you can see a bit more of what's going on. Right, let's go touring car racing. Pardon me.
New fastest lap for Young 1:00.9 seconds.
Thank you, Andy, for the like on YouTube, Facebook.
80 kilometers per hour.
Facebook, wherever it is.
The exit looks clear.
Right, I've driven this for a few nights. I actually got the wife in a sim rig yesterday for a cheeky spin in a Ferrari F40 on the Assetto Corsa. And because the kid wanted to have a go, so of course she thought, oh, I'll have a dabble. Turn the wheel, Kev. Get used to warming up. Got to keep my top fan badge. Absolutely. I think Lindsay needs to get a top fan badge as well, doesn't she, at some point?
The leader has just done a 102.45.
She did alright actually. She drove it better than as I expected, drove it properly.
Sector 1 is 0.32 on the pace.
It's actually, you know, drove it to the gears and drove it to the right revs and stuff. She couldn't mash the brake pedal as hard as she wanted to, because the braking's really stiff. But she did alright. She enjoyed it, I think. You always, when you see it, someone think, yeah, I quite enjoyed that. That's what the big deal was. God, seems to feel a lot heavier tonight.
B23.
Well, she quite enjoyed that.
You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1.
The aim of this TCR race is just to get a bit of practice, a bit of looseness, a bit of race sharpness. It's possible. I've got 2 computers set up for it, and the two wheels and pedals. It is definitely doable, but she won't. I haven't got the space for it. She wouldn't do it anyway. She'll probably kill you for suggesting it.
B13, you're currently 0.8 off the pace. You're losing 0.2 in sectors 1 and 2.
Terrible, never get that turned in.
0.39 off the pace. That was a 101.66.
Which up to pace, hope you're nice and sharpish.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
You really want to keep as much momentum as possible there.
These track limits.
On your left. Clear left.
I just think it's really nice to practicing together.
The leader's just done a 101.69.
The trick I found out is not to brake. Feels like.
You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1.
Nice one, Mark. Mark, why aren't you big?
What did he say?
You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 2.
Probably needs to be a little bit higher with that camera.
That puts you 0.8 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is
Turning out late, which
4.0 off the pace. You've just done a 101.69.
yeah, it needs to be higher, doesn't it, that camera? Just looking for a perfect good mounting for it at the moment, to be honest.
The leader has just done a 1:00.6 seconds. The guy ahead has just done a 101.56. E14.
Oh, was on the limit. That was
Validate this lap.
absolutely on the limit. That corner was. Oh, well, I lost time there. It was a bad lap either.
Place.
Hi man, I'm on there. I love this. These cars are so easy to drive, aren't they? I think it's definitely going to be my premier series to race in this season.
Sector 1 is
I was stupidly deep like that.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 3.0 seconds off the pace.
Nice off track out that wide.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Right side. Clear right.
Need to carry more speed into the corner, don't I? think there. Don't be afraid to run it out wide a bit earlier.
18th, you're now 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Getting the gas nice early through there, you're alright.
Off the pace. Your lap time was 101.82.
It's so easy to run it deep there. This guy behind me is third fastest guy on the track, so
The guy in front has just done a 101.56. Sector 2's a second off the pace. V21. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
wide. That was too aggressive. So easy to do there though.
Watch the track limits.
Left side. Clear left.
Give me a wobble, won't he? Wobble over the line. Yeah, 1015, 1016s.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Six again.
They'll delete this lap from track limits.
Right. Let's go racing. They're not massively off the pace. That was consistent as well, considering. It felt pretty good. Excuse me. Oh dear. I was looking at the wall, goes, yeah, that's fine. The problem I've got is that the door opens on the Porsche. See, it's probably flopping down there. Not very well. I need to find a way of fixing that, because obviously it's not designed to be on its side like that. I've got a couple of ideas involving blue tack, but don't know. If I can find something that just fixes the door in place, it will be golden. But I'm happy with that. 2 more still to make. I just I'm feeling a cheeky win. It's possible. It's doable. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling pretty confident myself. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Pretty confident myself. Yeah, 2 more Lego cars to make. A McLaren Elva and a Koenigsegg, something I can't pronounce. Still to make, which is the mid-size variety. What we got there. So the same size as the Nissan and the Audi. I've got to move the fan into a better position. It's more on my face now. So yeah, cheeky win could be on the cards here. Or cheeky podium. Let's put it out there. We qualify well, which we have at this practice circuit. We've generally qualified mostly in the top 5 when we raced here.
Flags out.
So you never know. It's definitely doable. You never know the strength of field, mate, when it comes up on the screen, because I can't see it on my screen, on my bits and bobs.
His exit's clear.
I think a 1.3k, is that say? No one will recognise this. Yeah, let's say 1.3k, didn't it?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Quick. 1.3k, so it could be interesting. We are car number, I didn't see what car number we were. Car number 3, so we are meant to be one of the faster I-rated cars in this field. Not surprising really, because we should be. Ego. Massive ego. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, Ant. I came across a website today, you'd appreciate this, old game soundtracks, and in lossless format as well. And boy, did I go and download it in spree today. I don't know how many would be copyrighted, probably all of them, to be honest, so I can't really play them on stream. But, you know, just listen to the Gran Turismo 4 intro music. So, oh, the divineness of it. The absolute divineness to it. So, I'll ping you a link on WhatsApp actually later on, if it's any use to you. You can't download them in bulk, you have to do every single one by one, unless you want to pay them some money, which is fair enough.
It's now
But a competent computer user can do it really quickly. Linda says, "Bug one, is it darts finals tonight? Is it? I thought that was, yeah, it would be tonight. Yeah, it was quarterfinals of that, wasn't it? Yeah. Hello, Lindsay. Wog one to that. I hate that expression, wog one. Alright.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Kev, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
I mean, I've got thousands and thousands of it. I like a good game soundtrack. I've got a few from over the years that I'd like to have on occasionally, like Subnautica and the Art of Rally banging soundtrack. I mean, I come across Wipeout. I mean, who could forget Wipeout from the PS1 days? There we go, first flying up. Felt a little bit sensitive about that, did it? Way too deep.
101.48.
We can smash. I'm in the 102s of this lap. Don't really want to stop mid-pack because I'm a safety rating.
8th place. That puts you 0.7 off the pace. The leader's just done it. 101.42. That was 102.
Off track.
6.
Off track. So tricky to get that corner and maintain the pace. Bugger. So I think you can get the banker lap in first, which you've got to do. I don't know, 8th place. It's not an easy track to overtake on, is it? So we'll start there and see what happens. We'll start from there. You know, I'm kind of apprehensive about everyone else on this track. It's annoying that. I hate when that happens. Right, ready to race. Qualifying will end in 1 minute and 26. That's good for inactivity. Unless someone decides to wake up and go and do a pit stop or a pit exit. Yeah, damn it. Compromise. We had the pace to be on the pole. Definitely had the pace. Top 2, top 1, etc. Didn't quite hook it up. Wait for this stream to end. It's really sad not having any kind of racing on TV at the moment. It's just even nothing. There's just nothing on, which is really sad. So, not even IndyCar, not even NASCAR, not even Supercars in Australia aren't even on at the moment because of Christmas break, so it's just annoying. I mean, you know what, you ever catch Supercars live anyway because they're on in the middle of the night, so or middle of the morning. So yeah, nothing at all. Just got to stick to Twitter and read all of racing news on Twitter. That's Buggerman, white line, not curb, I'm guessing then. Yeah, it's the white line. It's outside the white line on the curb, so just can't push it on that corner. Which is for obvious reasons, because it's a corner you can make up a lot of time at. A lot of time at. Like, I mean the insides, I don't mind that. I hate starting on the outside of Silverstone because you automatically get pushed wide by anybody else around you. That's like a nice livery, that with the car number 4. No, not sure actually. Car 3, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, car 3. I like that. Yeah, it's like a full-on detox. I know it's frustrating, mate. I just want to watch it. I just want to watch the racing. I have to just plump up for a fat guy in a sim like me. A few more Hondas in this race than normal. You know, the Honda wasn't as popular as the Hyundai, which I'm really surprised at, because everyone likes driving Hondas. You know, the Audi's a carryover because a lot of people had it before. Another Honda in front, having a Red Bull livery. God damn you! And we got second place car is not gridded up yet. VRS. Come on. Anyway, we should be going now, I'm hoping.
Yep. Is 26 Celsius. Okay, Kev. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go.
Some people absolutely nailed these starts, aren't they?
Car left. Clear left.
That's good. So the guy behind me got an absolute rocket ship, hasn't he? Paul Taylor. He was gone.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Fucking hell.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
10th position.
Come on, mate, stop weaving it.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Got him on the outside.
Still there. Hold your line.
Give me the clear.
Clear right.
Good move to get that place back there.
The leader has just done a 101.47. P8.
On your left.
Oh my god. Can't just block like that, man.
Clear left. your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Holding my line, love. Holding my line.
Still there. Clear left.
Fucking hell.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Keep pushing, we might get it back.
Oh. Fucking that's as tight as this. Madness. So.
Clear left.
Carnage this race, in a good way.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Right side. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh,
Hold your line.
dude. Maybe 4x for that.
There.
Fuck off.
Hold your line.
It's going to ruin my safety rating, that is.
Still there. You're on the left, 3 wide. Still there.
She said 3 wide, didn't she?
Okay, Kev, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Fucking stop your blocking.
It's just done a 101.24.
I have to lift off and I'm going to lose this place back now.
On your right. Still there.
No. See, that was going to happen.
9.
Thanks, boyo.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Fuck's sake. Punted off. I thought I might only have had 3 wheels on my wagon. Car's not damaged though. You see that was going to happen, wasn't it? Well, gave him the room.
The gap in front has increased to 12 seconds.
Got some damage on the suspension. Yeah, they screwed me over, didn't they? That's going to fuck my safety rating up. I'm going to drop load 2 quite heavily now. Do some farming.
17th place.
Off stream. Podmic. Not enough time to do anything significantly unless there's big crashes up ahead. We'll check that one out in the replay after. Same guy that actually
Okay, Kev, that's
tried to tip me.
fuel levels are fine.
couple of laps, or a lap before as well. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing, obviously, as a viewer, as a watcher, looking at what people's license ratings are, because you know that they're going to cause you problems at some point. Oh, the car's fucked. Haven't got anywhere near the speed to carry on the straight. Fifth gear to go. Nah. See what lap time is. A clean non-traffic lap time of 10. Pretty sure it was a 103.
Yellow flag.
Somewhere in the pits. I'm going to get that position back and then in right. Got that back. Yeah, it was the guys blocking the lines. Which then causes everyone. I would have been put in that position if I didn't lift off. Because I'm a careful driver, mostly. I don't generally plough into the back of people.
P15, the gap behind is now 2.9. That was a 103.80. Okay, Kev, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I've got the pace, have I?
You need to get the hammer down now.
Damage, so that's me fucked. I'm hoping this righty boy behind me hasn't. I suspect he hasn't. He might have some damage. But I ain't got anything on top end. About 2 seconds down. Car's got serious issues on straight line.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Oh well. Not to be tonight.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
I'm surprised I got straight line speed, Jim.
Kev, you've got half your fuel left.
Ian, if you get to the side of me, I'm going to let you by because I've got some damage. No point fighting it. Go for it, mate.
Alright. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, push like a bastard. We'll get this guy. Push, push, push.
I can't battle him. I ain't got the damage. Yeah, I've got too much damage. But we'll use a draft though.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Car's fun at a low end.
2 minutes.
Well, a track like this, you need height, you need top end.
P16.
The only thing is, this guy's not exactly fast, is he? Himself. That's a shit camera, isn't it? This is my elbow. Not white flag yet. Nope.
15th place. You're a second off in sector 1.
At least I'm not being got caught up in the leaders battle. Someone else might have just dropped off. Yep, 15.
Last lap. That lap was at 103.87.
God, it's so bad. The speed. So bad. Come on, car.
Fine, is now leading. P15, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Well, let's have a look at it. 15th. Was it lap 6, wasn't it? Yeah, lap 5 into 6, wasn't it? What's the lap before? So Bradley's the guy in that car in front. He's always just not got pace or rhythm. It felt like. I think it's the L plate on the back of me. I think people say that's for literal liberties. I mean, this is a great move on the outside here for me. Carried so much momentum. It's hard to do. Oh, that's when he hit me. He actually tapped me on that corner, didn't he? How he hit me, I don't know. Just twice in 2 laps he hit me. Three wide. Nicely done on the inside there. Kept it line good. Good acceleration corner. It's a great rhythm. Great bit of driving for myself there to get into there. Good momentum here. And this car 14 decides to block, which means I have to lift off because I had momentum on him. Then also Bradley comes back at me. I know he's going to be a long time, but the spotter's now going car right, car right, car right, car right. So I've got to let him go. Yeah, the first one, because he hit me and then he hit someone else. That was a problem. So look again. Sorry to anyone I made contact with. I was really trying not to. Didn't try too hard then. Troll. No, I might have turned in on him a touch anyway, but it was more because I had to slow down at that pace. I mean, he's on the inside, he's sliding. Oh, he's sliding, wasn't he? What camera will be a good one to watch this from? Yeah, he just comes up. You're looking from that angle. There's no hope there of ever him making. I mean, that was a classic Hamilton Verstappen, wasn't it? Absolute classic Hamilton Verstappen. Didn't stand an absolute chance. Look at the right front suspension. He's braking. You can see him slide. He slid wide, yeah. Man, fucked me over, didn't he? Fucked me over. There he is. Jason Bradley going to his cockpit. And me on the left. Hear me get off early, don't you, as well? Oh, slide. Oh, God. He's a reckless, isn't he? 3 instances in two less than 2 laps. That was a cracking battle before, wasn't it? Should probably watch the rest of the replay. Because those first 6 laps, first 5 laps was awesome. For just closeness of racing. Absolute nailed it. Yeah, he was on the wrong. He was just trying to overtake, wasn't he? And failed. To put it simply. Trying to overtake me and failed miserably. Is what he did. The scallywag. That camera's in a shit place, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Is it? It's in a shit place. Fuck's sake. Fucking morons, eh? Fucking morons. So yeah, we lost a chunk of safety rating for that. 59 because we went down below 2.0, so now we're in a really bad position. But going into a VRS race at Red Bull Ring, 40 minutes run there, we should have a decent time of it. He had 11 instant points there. 8 of them were in contact with me, probably. And all mine were from him. Literally every single one of mine was from him. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And that's a race that we should have done better on. We should. Numpty. Right, I'm just going to check I've got my setups downloaded for the Merc. That's what we're going to be going into next. Screen setups. Mercedes. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. VRS. VRS, where are you? VRS GT Sprint. 200 GT? Don't know, can't find it now. GT Sprint VRS Red Bull. Whoa, I don't have a setup. Of course I don't. Because I'm not that prepared. It is brutal. As soon as you drop below the odd a whole number, it's like, nope. Shafted. Whether you like it or not. Shafted. Setup Series Road. GT Sprint. There we go. Phillip Island next week, which I need to learn. BMW. Oh no. Have they not on it? Ooh. Why can't I download any of this? Oh, fuck off. I can't download the current one. Bloody hell. That's annoying. So you don't let me download it when it's on the current week. Okay, past weeks. Oh, you bugger. About to say, yeah, pulling my leg here, boys. Never looked that far down the page. Merc DE, there we go. Download, quali. My friend, oh, what are you doing? Alright, go with it. Riders honest. Oh, I'd move over now. Oh, that did work. Why did I download that twice for him? Utter bellend. Control X, move into paste. There we go. Alright, let's get some safety rating back in this. We'll wait for the session to start in about 10 minutes. And we'll just do solid practice in the GT Sprint at Red Bull Ring. We know it decently well. I don't think I've raced GT3. Have I raced GT3s here? Might have done. Might have done. Yeah, probably brutal race. Let's see, what did we have in... Last time out there we finished 4th and 8th and 22nd. Ouch. That's practice. What's the crack with the setup set? Is that a trusted place for good ones have to pay? It is. If you know what you're doing, you can obviously do them yourself. I pay $5 a month when I want to. I can get them all from there. Obviously, we don't release them every week, so you can't just pay $5 and get the whole month's worth. They release them week by week. And there's a couple of places. There's PDS, which I used to use, and then I stopped using PDS because it discovered that they were stealing them from someone else. You got VRS, who actually make the steering wheel that I use. Obviously, very good on Sim Esports brand, who have really good fast drivers making their setups. I found them when I've had a little play with them a little bit too loose for me. That alien fast kind of setups. And then this one, which is Craig Setup Shop, is great for road racing. Guy up in Newcastle, Sunderland, I believe. I find these to be the most stable for myself, just from trial and error. So for PDS was a bit more. I was like $10 a month. So yeah, $5 a month for Craig setup, which is really good. And they have pretty much most bases, but for what it's worth, I think for the time, I don't understand the setup, so I'll quite happily have someone set up my car for me. I mean, you could run. There is in-car. iRacing have built setups in this, and I think I've not actually tried their new setups, but apparently they've had a lot of work put into them recently. So it's something I may have a look at some point. See how stable they are for what they're worth. We're finishing this Formula 1 13th, didn't we? Yeah, 6 incident points, 40 points for the championship finish. So yeah, they're set up. So I mean, it's one of those things. People always go, "Oh, well, I pay for them and all that stuff." And if there might all be free ones out there. You know, I've definitely found some free ones about a year ago when I was racing in the endurance racing for the 4GT, but found I didn't quite like them as much as I wanted to. This is why people use a screen blocker. When I'm in the garage, you get that picture pop up which blocks what I'm doing in the garage view, so no one can just steal the setup. So obviously you pay for them. You know, obviously the people that make them don't want you sharing them on the internet either, so they do insist if you use them, you use one of those garage blockers. That's right, if you are streaming, that is. Obviously if you're not streaming, no one cares. But yeah, Craig's setup, who I use, trusted, definitely trusted. A lot of people do use him. It probably makes a tidy little regular income from it as well, to be honest. It's $50 for a year, or $5 per month, and I only go for the month by month basis just because it's easier. If I decide to switch, I can switch like I did with PDS. PDS I did pay for a few months up front and didn't bother with it after that. I've ever wondered why you blocked the setups. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that, which reminds me I need to put my sim hub dash on because I haven't got it turned on for this, for the last race. I don't really need it in a 20-minute race, but for a 40-minute race with fuel and stuff, I do. Now you can see what I'm doing because I'm over screen, side screen, load. Here we go, beautiful. Yeah, so I'll have a fuel calculator and tyre doodah on my other screen, on my little screen. I'll just show you that little screen if I can find it. Here we go. That's the little screen next to my gear shifter. Just below my crotch cap. Trying to find a good angle really for this. The steering side. It's just hands, isn't it? It's just rah. Yeah, we might try that one. We might try that. Chat. The advantage of some little GoPro, basically GoPro cameras. I have a couple of them I bought off cheaper Amazon a couple about a year ago, or less than a year ago. And they are basically cheap action cameras which double up as webcams and have video out display. I've got one which is the overhead camera, which not on at the moment, and the one which is the this one here that I've been using for the seat camera. So a bit of a mix. They're handy to place wherever you want because all you need is a power cable and or USB cable or both, which if you're using it as a webcam. The one above is used as a webcam to limit on the number of cables. The one below is used as a video camera with a video feed out cable and a power cable, just to maximum efficiency. Probably should get them bundled together. But, you know, that's easier said than done. Right. Well, then we got 4 minutes till the session gets going for the VRS GT Sprint. So this is usually a 40-minute race in the GT cars, GT3 cars only. It's ranked, it's open, so you can use obviously different setups, and see where we go from there. Which one race GT Hoist can belt challenge one day? Old GT2, GT3 Ford, Chevrolet Corvette C6, and the Aston Martin DBR9 GT1. They look good, and but they're 30-minute races. They seem to be in that ballpark. But I'm not really sure how they drive if they work because they are old cars on the system. But they have been upgraded to new damage models, so. Oops. Oh. Oh, come on. Just wait. It's the only thing about iRacing is waiting for the new session to start. I mean, you can jump into it to do practice, but I've been known to miss the start of a race because I've been in the wrong lobby, just because I started early, and you just can't get into it. So I do like to wait for the official race one to be open, where you can get yourself preloaded in there, and it will just prompt you when you're in your practice session to get going. thought I saw something in my messages, and it's not. Love it. You always see these ones on Reddit like, good move by me, or was this a dive bomb? Probably a dive bomb. Okayama. That was a good move, that was. Oh, you saw it on good old Reddit. Someone just after a bit of an ego boost. Yes, it was a good move. Oh, no. Everything else is refreshing. 21.29. Come on, boys. Get it open. Get it open. Get us in there. Get in there. We can give the Merc a run out in anger. This has been a track where everyone's driving a Lamborghini because that's the best car to be driving on this particular circuit. Even though they have BOP, which is balance of performance, there's always one car that is just a bit better than all the others. It's because of the balance, the way it works out, and the speed of the car and all that stuff. So it's always that one. Always that one. Come on, guys. Give it to me. Go on. I think you just opened as I clicked into that editor. It's register. Mercedes AMG GT3. We're going to go for this lovely sound of this car. When I drove around Watkins the other day, I was like, oh, bliss. Absolute bliss. Hopefully with a decent race. So Red Bull Ring's not a bad track, it's a decent track for width and safety. So I'm not worried about finishing high, I'm more worried about finishing cleanly is the thing here. So getting a good practice in, working out where my braking points are. These cars have got ABS, so I can smash that brake pedal. Smash it hard. There's a corner called Jock and Rint, did not know that. I knew Lauda was the first corner. But I never knew Jock and Rint was turn 9. Yeah, fair play, lads. Fair play. Good old Lauda. Power Horse, turn 6. Brilliant. That's one of the best corners I think I've ever heard. Power Horse. Say it like you mean it. As always, we wait for the loading to load and get ourselves in. There's the RaceLab app, which is the thing that you guys use on screen to see the standings and the relative, has been updated to allow a set of Corsa Competizione in as well. So I'll look at that at some point. See if I can implement that onto the stream one way or another. Because that would be nice. Probably the set of Corsa Competizione has got a lot of their own on-screen information. It takes up a lot of real estate, it feels like. So I don't want it to be too cluttered. Oh, excuse me. Come on, give us the load. So yeah, it's 3 minutes to load into it. It's not even the biggest track. Stuck on 90%. Always fills you with confidence, it does. Come on. 95, 97, 98, 100! There we go. race mode. Garage. My setups. Season 1. GT Sprint. That one there. Any mercs you see? Ferraris, Beamers, Lambos, Audi. And the only merc I can see on that front page on a McLaren. Interesting. Interesting. Excuse me. Very interesting. Never a good sign. No one else is driving them back. And the seat camera's wobbling anyway, so just turn that off. It's about shit. Oh, yeah. Feeling that in the air.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
A lag.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
A Mac.
Left side. Clear left.
Just get them out of the way. Sausage curb. Oh, it feels pretty planted already, this is.
Far left, clear left.
Ooh. He says. First car 3.1. That was a cold tyre. Slippage. Push.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
That's alright. Super. Noise of this car is wonderful though.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the base.
Alex Salmon.
Sector 2 is 1.6 off the base.
Keep the revs up in this car, it's alright.
E26.
This has never been my best. That should be a first gear corner, that.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Trying to break out a touring car. Tricky corner, depends how off camber that corner is. Very off camber. Back through those last two corners. So while we were faster.
28. Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace. You've just done a 132.48.
Second gear seems alright for there. I'm constantly fighting the car in that corner.
You need to watch these track limits.
Really. Do it below 132. A bit faster.
89.
I'll slide down exit.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Bad through the last two corners. Momentum is key. You lose a lot of momentum for the next lap as well.
P33 is your best lap in this session. Lap time was at 132.07. Please go.
Oh me. Off track for that. Hell. Okay.
just done 128.00.
Good save. Good save. I feel like I can really send it into that first corner with a bit of confidence behind it.
Sorry, guys.
Still slower.
338.
Don't know. No, I mean, they could be. Just nailing, isn't it? Albon corner for a starter is one of them. So 1:31.8, that's a faster time.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. You are now 3.9 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 1:31.87.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Would have been a fast lap if he wasn't dicking around on the exit. That was good in a straight line. Oof. See you, boy. Big old snap we got on there on the old sausage. Late on the apex of that corner there. Fucker.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
It was a good lap as well, that was, in the end. Me. I really struggle with that corner. Now understeer.
Mind these track limits, please, Kev.
Laps there for the making. Really is. Come on up, just hook it up.
42.
Draft was a fair bit down there last time, wasn't it? Fucking hell, can't break on curb, Kev. Don't break on the curb, it's not a good thing. Another thing is frustrating, the lap is there. The lap is there.
Just done a 31.8.
Just as how, it might be a sub 131 or something. Which is nowhere near what the piece of guys are doing. 128. 128. Miles off, aren't they? Absolutely miles off. Let's get the quality set up on and just see how that feels. Make sure that's not going to kill me in qualifying. Red Bull Ring quality.
go.
The lag in the pits is ridiculous.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Okay, Kev, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Load. Don't know about that, mate.
The car ahead is just done at 131.65.
Just slower in a straight line, just set up.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Slab will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Well done, Clement, for ruining me. For sake. Drive with that Porsche. Pretty good. Bit of a false lap. This is you don't normally get a draft on a qualifying lap, but you don't full stop. .33.
3:36. Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're currently 2.3 off the leader's pace. That lap was at 30.33.
I felt like I was on the limit there all the way around that. Apparently that was my optimal time.
Okay, Kev, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. You're outside of track limits there.
Session start. Okay, 130.33. Not too shabby. With a qualifying setup on. Let's see what we can do. Not terrible. Not rocket ship fast. It might even be the car as well. The car's not there. No one else seems to be driving this car. But fuck it, I like the sound of it. And that's the main thing. The quality setup was good. So maybe it's just that fuel load was just a false sense of security. It's getting warm in here. Oh my gosh, it's getting really, really warm. I need to actually get my computer out and give it a good vacuum in the coming days. Take it apart, build it back up again, clean it all out. Helps all the airflow and stuff. So, well, good evening to everybody. If you are joining in to watch tonight's shenanigans on Just an Average Sim Racer, we're live on Facebook and YouTube as usual. So hello to everyone watching on either of one of those two channels. It seems like YouTube is certainly the popular one at the moment these days. You're watching me attempt to race iRacing. We are well into our third year of competing on iRacing now. And we're still at the same level where we started, but we do have a license. We're racing... Cough, cough, cough. We are racing GT3s in the VRS GT Sprint Series tonight. You missed a hell of a touring car race in the race before this, which was all of 5 laps of unbelievable racing before I got punted off in a classic Hamilton Verstappen at Cops move at Silverstone. But we're going to see what we can do. We've done a decent qualifying practice lap, a 130.330 in the Mercedes AMG GT3, which is the first time I'll be racing this competitively tonight. Because why the hell not? That's still not working. So I have to give up on that camera tonight. Just a bag of shit. Just a bag of shit. So yes, that's the plan. What we're hopefully going to do today. We've got I haven't loaded up my setup. Of course you haven't. You piece of junk. Qualifying's just starting. It's not a... It's funny because it's a 130. It feels a lot shorter than a 130 because there's only 10 corners on this track, which means there's 10 corners to perfect. You haven't really got a place where you can make up a lot of time. If you slow through one corner, you've fucked the whole lap up. These GT3 cars, especially this racing, is all about momentum. A bit like touring cars. If you get it wrong somewhere, you're going to be getting it wrong somewhere else on track. Quality. Got to set up qualifying on. Actually, have we got to set up qualifying on? Yes. Red Bull. I'm going to double check that. You know what, you question yourself. Yep. Red Bull Merc DE qualifying. Okay. There we go. Now we actually had enough fuel, I think, for 6.8 laps this time. I don't know, we had 5 minutes, so just wondering if I can knock my fuel down a little bit more here, just to make it a little bit 5.3, 4.8, 4.5.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 26 Celsius.
Okay, it's a little bit less. We've dropped the fuel down. We've had a very high, well, full fuel tank at found, even for qualifying. And we don't need it for quali. Lovely, well, what's it, 1.4k strength of field, so technically we are towards the back end of this now after the previous race's catastrophe.
Apex, it's clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Alright, let's do. Drop into first corner. It's definitely helped me. Oh, we've got a spam in chat again. Good old YouTube spam chat. What are we trying to flog this time? Can't see it, hasn't moved the screen up on me. Whoa. Big slide and exit there, not the fastest. Tyres not quite the temperature we want to be at anyway. Next lap will be at. Fucking hell. God, trying to kill me unnecessarily. Fuck.
The leader's just done a 130.37.
Because of that stupid off track at the end.
Fastest lap for
Gave me a slowdown, which would have compromised the whole lap.
0. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Oh. Luckily, we got away with it. And not go to the start finish line. One perk of iRacing, it gives you the opportunity to bail it as long as you're paying attention. Because you've got to push hard through those final 2 corners. Oh wow, God, it's all spinning. What the hell? It's a bit surreal. I might be right, you know. Not that spin anyway. Probably not. How long's left? Fuck's sake, that was not off track. It's bits of 5:15. I've got to make it now, am I?
Intake 6 clear.
Man. Pushed you on, didn't I? Pushed way too hard. Really that, yeah, fucking hell. It was that far out. Obviously I was. Bugger. Taking cable with me. Fuck's sake. That was how to ruin your qualifying session with some potential behind it. What did they do? 129. Oh man. If we had done our quality lap that we did earlier on, we would have been second. Would have been second. Now, one thing I'm going to check, because I like this setup, I do like it, is do we run it, can we run it at top level fuel? And then it pass scrutineering? Because I like the setup. Oh, you think you can? You can. Full fueling on the qualifying setup, so we're gonna do that. Whether it's any good on the race or not is another matter. Clear tyres. Let's go Hail Mary. Oh, we're starting at the back of the grid, pretty much. 25 out of 26 cars. That's what you get for not qualifying, Kev. Fuck. Bad driving. Alright, let's go for our last to first challenge anyway. The main aim of this is to stay as clean as possible for the next 40 minutes. Yeah. 32 minutes of fuel, it reckons. I'm taking a massive gamble here by driving this qualifying setup on a high fuel load. Pass scrutineering. Normally they don't let you do it because they're based on ride height and things like that. And you put a new race setup on for the start of the race.
40 minutes. The track temp is 26 Celsius. The air temp is 25 Celsius. B25.
Roll downhill.
Catch up to car number 19.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, get ready. Relax.
Cold tyres, turn one. What do you reckon? First lap pile up. Leon's holding back. Here we go. Fucking hell. First. Don't come on track like that, you utter bellend. Good. 2 places made up, 7th and 8th.
Thank you. Nice driving. Alright.
Francis is leading the race.
Rear end.
Completely ruined my car. It's stuck. That's nice. Four minutes over there.
Nice one, Kev. Good start.
We made some positions up somewhere. Patient. Get the heat in the tyres.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
We're not getting on to second for that corner. You got help with turning better. Where are we in? 19th.
Okay, Kev. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P19.
Tyre preservation and fuel preservation. 30 minutes of fuel. Looking good. 19.1 laps. It's not an easy overtaking track, this one. So there will be people having bangers. Etc, etc.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. The leader has just done it on 13.72.
.7 fastest lap. We're banging a 1:32.581.
Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
We're driving a tentative pace at the moment, just to make sure we've got heat in the tyres, etc, etc. Mighty gaggle of cars up here.
Fueling window will open after 10 minutes. Closes after 34 minutes.
Endurance, it's a mini endurance race.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Ooh.
Yellow flag, caution.
Ooh. Someone rejoining badly.
Behind is really new in. The gap is now 3.9 seconds.
2 more places made up.
That's a new fastest lap.
Another yellow vet.
It's 1:30.67.
Do you have damage? On this?
P16.
The tyres just coming in nicely.
iFlag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Right side. Clear right.
Looking great, that's mate, well done. That's your fastest lap for Kingston, 1:30.53.
Geordie looks pretty quick on paper.
15th place.
There's another Merc in the race. He's right in front of me, I think.
Yeah, Jim.
Okay, Kev, don't let this guy distract you.
I'm not.
Fastest lap for Kingston, 1:30.18.
Thank you.
That's your best lap in the session.
Right side. Hold your line. Right side. Clear right.
You're wheeling this car in. The gap's now 0.30.
On your right.
Oh, dive bomb.
Clear right.
I saw him coming in. He was very late on his brakes there. Just be driving sensibly. I'm not going to massively defend for spots that aren't worth defending for yet. Oh, that's deep. Oh, off track for that.
Clear right.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Car right.
You looked at the brake, man. Good enough. Oh my
He just dropped it on exit. He's trying to blame someone, I think. Pretty sure he just dropped it. Good to get a whole race of Xerox is pushing my luck.
V18. Guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.6.
Oh.
This
A bit loose on the brake.
Don't let it.
I'll distract myself for Jimbo. Didn't tell anyone else to distract me. Oh, that was terrible. Got away with it though. Be more committed through there, haven't I? I'm not. For some reason.
Alright, Kev. Big window open. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Gorby got a good run there, didn't he?
On your right.
Go on, son.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 1.5
Good move, Dan.
pace.
I'm quite happy with putting around here, to be honest.
E19.
Last and corners 1 and corner 6. I think it's corner 6 anyway. 6? Yeah. Slowest corners to me. Using all of the track ears.
0.9.
Bravery, what I'll say to that. Oh, that was loose. It's such off camber, it's horrible. Hate it. Nope, off track.
Okay, Kev. Just cut the track.
Shut up.
Guy behind's really you in. The gap's now 1.5 seconds. P18.
Thank you, Richard. Much appreciated. Don't believe I've seen your name on stream before, so if you do like what you see, give us a follow, mate, on Facebook. Do us all a favour. You know you want to. Well, my tyres have gone off already, you know. Well, I remember an aggressive set, which, in hindsight, is probably not the best idea, was it? It was a gamble.
How's it going, sir?
He's not pulling away from me, though, is he? Piece of Gorbatenko. The guy behind me is catching me up.
Second off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yellow flag somewhere. A few cars still battling up ahead. He probably went off track. Not have triggered it.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
The car behind.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Dude.
Yeah, no one's really pulling away from this group, so it can be a close battles, I reckon.
Now, Charlie, there's some room, man.
Oh God, got wobbly under brake in there.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
You need to make like Reagan and knock it down his walls. Ain't happening, mate. I'm at the limit of my actual pace here. Limit of my actual pace on these tyres and this setup.
P17. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
I think we're pulling along each other quite nicely here, actually, with this guy in front. This other bit's coming on strong, isn't he? Lambo's off. We'll have that place back.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. We're halfway home. We estimate 11 minutes of fuel left.
Oh, car got a switch on the curb. Oh, he's gone.
Take it easy, take it easy.
That was a bit of a twitch you got there, wasn't it?
P15. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
It's nice to see another Merc, to be honest.
Sorry.
It's nice to see another Mercedes.
It's a Swedish flag you have on the car.
Okay, go. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make it
Nah, it's just my team colours.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh my god, understeer, central.
Just cut the track.
Fucking tyres feel shit.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
God, 2 places there.
Still there. Clear left.
Still there, mate. Someone else is there. Oh, fucking hell.
Clear right. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
That common cock out the pits was the worst possible place. Fuck's sake.
Good racing, Kevin.
No worries, mate. Good. Enjoyed that.
I'm pretty enjoyed it.
Alright, Kev, the next car is OLO.
I've got no grip whatsoever. I'm turning. At tyres you lose a chunk of time in the pits. I can change my front left and front right. Oh my word. Bro.
Within the track limits.
Oh, I got the pitting button fixed. Oh well. Yeah, this setup was not the setup for the race, was it? Oh, marvellous.
Clear left.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. 2, 1, box now.
Oh, I don't want to pit it. I'm trying to do my tyres. I got an unsafe hold for 40 seconds for an unsafe pit release. Oh. No, as I've just discovered, that was not the setup for tyres. I've got a hold for 40 seconds. Bugger. Okay, well, the good news is I've got 2 new sets of front tyres on the car. I've kept my rear tyres on. I'm stuck in traffic. 17th place still, so not terrible. I don't know, it says 17 going into pits, but it's probably lower than that. 21st on the other screen. There's been no damage for repairs.
There's traffic behind.
And we cold set of tyres.
Left side.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
Dan's up at 12th place. He just overtook me. Ooh. I'll tell you one thing, something I've never experienced before, is the force feedback through the wheel. Because the front rear grip is stronger than the rear wheel. It was really fighting it, man, on going to braking. That was bizarre, I've never had that before. That's very unique. Much more pointy already. Fresh set of boots on. Be careful of that rear end swap over. It will happen if you're not careful. It wasn't wheel spinning too much, which is good. My rear wheel tyres probably weren't too bad. Right, note to self, don't use the qualifying setup for the race just because you can.
21st.
What are we on? 4 instant counts, I can live with that. A 40-minute race. Man, if we stay where we are, we'll be in the top 10. Don't know if these boys are pitted yet though. Might not have done.
Okay, Kev, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
That's a lack of rear grip at the rear, just trying to kill me.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Don't miss a touring car race. Get that first corner wrong, you fuck the whole rest of the segments up as well. Slide, baby, slide. Yeah, can't do that with these tyres. Probably would have got away with that if I had a fresh pair on the rear. But I'm going to change my fronts. Get off the sausage.
Sorry. Pick it up, Timothy. Timothy, pick it up. Timothy, pick it up. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think the tyres will be that much of a problem on this track. There's not a lot to it, really. A lot doesn't get punished for them, but clearly it does.
Follow me, Timothy. We got the mark.
E21.
Apparently that was a cut the corner.
Between the lines, please go.
A bit harsh.
Kingston is now in the lead.
Oh well, bit of a flat end to this race. It wasn't doing too bad actually. It was a bad pit entry cost me as well. You do get penalised for bad pit lane entrances, which I did there by a long way.
Thank you.
Oh, someone's disconnected. He might not have pitted yet as well.
20th place.
Something to bear in mind. Don't know if he has pitted, I can't tell on this particular screen. I suspect he hasn't.
Okay, Kev. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Don't know, he should have pitted by now. So yeah, he probably has. He's on some monumental pace, I reckon. Unless he's managed to eke it out.
Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
Yeah, he pitted lap 21 and 2 laps ago. Nice, yep. There you go.
Blue flag.
Thank you.
behind is pitting. Blue flag.
What was that, Kev? The guy behind me is just yeah. Okay.
All three sectors are 0.7 off the pace. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Ivan, mate, go past me on a straight.
Clear left.
I'll say thank you then. Bit rude.
Sector 1 is 2.3 seconds off the pace. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Football jobbing home.
There's only a... Looking at the standings, it's only about less than 2 seconds between the leaders as well. Which is about after 40 minutes. Hello, Banazé. Didn't have to let him by, he was miles behind me. I thought, you know what, let's just give him make it easy for himself. But no, didn't even say thank you.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Thanks, man.
Connor Kingston's a Brit as well. What's the sound of that? Loads of fuel. Oh, what for that?
Limits.
For fuck's sake.
One more lap to go.
Oh, that's how we do the 131s again. This car is super stable under acceleration though. Super stable. We're going for a fastest lap now.
V20.
I know, this is the thing. I knew I was paces on.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Which is a frustrating thing. $31.4.
Okay, we're done.
This was the setup was good at the end of the race. Not in the middle part of the race. Oh dear. Well, a good race though. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. A couple of bad mistakes from me in terms of setup, and then obviously setup VRS Red Bull 1. So yeah, we had pace. We knew we had pace because if we'd have nailed our qualifying lap like we did in practice, we would have been second on the grid. And if we'd have bloody put the right setup on the car, we probably would have been up there. Which is a problem. We didn't quite put it 2 and 2 together, did we? We'll do another one. 1/4 past. That's a fixed one, isn't it? No, we're not doing a fixed one. Normally I would do fixed and sprint, but results ready. We gained some safety rating. That's a bonus. 0.06, but lost 47 iRating. 40-second pit stop penalty would have done that to us. Timothy Grant was slower than us in total. Fastest lap, we had a 1:31.4, which is slower than a lot of the top guys, to be fair. In fact, it was a long way off the pace of what people were doing. So, end of lap pace, end of race pace was good, but everything else was a bit shit, to put it simply. Lindsay says, night youth. Remember that TV show? Say good night, Lindsay. Good night, Lindsay. Oh, Formula 1 in 2 minutes. No. Not doing that one again. That was knackering the other night. Can't do a 40-minute race, then do that. So was the ESS one. Get underway. 11 o'clock as well. No, I don't want to do an hour race after that. Not a road lancer. It's too much going on. I will probably be tempted to call it a quits there. We've managed to meet all of our races but the Porsche this week. I'm glad I didn't do the Porsche because that would have been absolutely shocking. Got a license so far doing 2 weeks. So we've done 3 weeks of the touring cars, 2 weeks of the European Sprint Pure Driving School Series. What was the one we did last week in the ESS? Can't remember. And the Grand Prix Series Sprint. We just slapped on the VRS on there as well. So we're doing alright. Just need to get a bit more luck going on. We punted out in the touring cars in a good position. That could have been a much better race than what it was. So disappointed with that schedule. So next week, Long Beach in the TCRs. Fuck in hell, that's going to be mental. God, Long Beach Street in a touring car. And Summit Point Raceway, that's fine. Watkins Glen International, that's a short one. Oran Park, that'll be fun. Lime Rock, yep, definitely fun in that one. Donington National, Alton Park Island, and Laguna Seca. Some great races on that particular circuit coming up. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Knock Hill Racing Circuit Reverse is next week. Oh, tomorrow anyway, starts tomorrow, so we'll be doing that. No doubt. Porsches, we'll jump back into the Porsches for the first time this season. We need to get back on that Porsche journey. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, shy looking bad preparation for that VRS. Went for a gamble and it didn't work because the tyres were fucked. It's basically, and they fell off quickly. It wasn't just like a gradual thing. They literally fell off and like, oh crap, I've got no grip. I'm probably stayed out there for another 2 or 3 laps longer when I should have done on those tyres. Hey, you learn some. Oh god, we got double dose of Knock Hill next week. Porsches are at Knock Hill. For I say the TCRs are at Knock Hill. Oran Park, mate. Great fun in the Mazdas, weren't they? Absolute great fun. ESS comes from, if I can find you again, So ESS I refer to as the European Sprint Endurance Championship. Comes from Daytona road course. Not a bad track. I quite like that track. Grand Prix. Anyone remembers where that was coming from? Because I don't. Schedule. Thank you. Is Red Bull Ring. Okay, now Red Bull Ring again. IMSA, which is always one of those series that we'd like to get into at some point, is coming from Watkins Glen this week, and Red Bull Ring. Fuck me. Probably won't be too bad actually. I could race GT3s and that and just practice in it. We've driven a track, we know what it's like. What was the other series that we were racing? I think that was it, wasn't it, actually? Profile. I think that was all of them that we're generally racing. So interesting mix of courses. Yeah. Couple of Red Bull potentials, 2 knock hills. And I forgot what the other one was going to be. VRS. We haven't checked the VRS GT Sprint. There we go. So we've got 2 Red Bulls, potentially 2 knock hills. Variety of... Ooh, fuck, I've pressed. I don't know. Massive variety of racing next week for you all. GT Sprint VRS is coming to you from Phillip Island. There we go. New track for next week. We have bought a track, so we will be learning that one with a vengeance, because I have no idea about that track. I think I've seen it on people's videos, but in terms of what it actually looks like and drives like, not a Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Phillip Park. Sorry, Phillip Island. Oh no, I didn't purchase it. Oh, supercar, sorry, yeah. 2.76 miles, fast, flowy, long apex, coming into a fast turn 3, slow 4, 5, gaining speed. Tail that's going to be blindingly fast 9, braking off 9, and a straight line of 10, and then flat out 11 and 12. I'm guessing in GT cars. That's going to be good fun. That's going to be a good track, I think, for GTs. So yeah, bit of a nice mix of tracks next week. So 2 Grand Prix tracks in the Red Bull Ring and Knock Hill, because we all know the Scottish Grand Prix needs to happen. In a Formula 1 car at Knock Hill, can you imagine that? A grid worth of them. Which reminds me, have they actually put in AI racing? Now, they said they were going to release the AI for it, but not really telling them they've done it. Because it's ready, it was almost ready, but then they didn't quite get it right. Or wasn't quite ready for release when they released the car. No, it's not out yet. AI had it. When they get the AI races in Formula 1, they're going to have some frighteningly good races going on. First corner is poo-removingly fast. Poo-removingly fast. I love it. Love it. Lime Rocket BMWs. Mazda's always a fun car. Gonna do some iRacing farming. Lime Rock today, Grand Prix layout. Then Summit Point Raceway, this is a good track. I always do quite well there. If I ever raced it. So we've got a chance to farm some iRating back up, because we need to get back above 1.5, because we had a bit of a drop. That race this morning kind of hurt us. Well, the race the other night hurt us, and the one this morning in these touring cars hurt us by knocking us down. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Scottish GP at Knock Hill. Definitely needs to happen, man. Can you imagine a field of Formula 1 cars driving Knock Hill? Fucking hell. Do you know what? Shall we do it for shits and giggles? Shall we just literally make a... We should have the Formula 1 car. I've got the Dallara. Let's do it for shits and giggles. I think people have done it already in other streams, but fuck it. Knock Hill, where are you? There we are. Select international. Marbles, yes. Time of day, that's fine. Fuck it. Sure. That statement there, I like that. The first corner is poo-removingly fast. I love it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's see how shit we are at knocking all the Formula 1 car. Might take a few minutes to load up. This track will be poo-removingly horrible in a Formula 1 car. I can't imagine you get much out of third gear on this track before you get to a corner. I mean, the home straight could be interesting. Duffers dip flat. Oh, fucking hell. Duffers dip could be flat, you know. Clark will be flat. Chicane, too bumpy. There is the off-road circuit, yes. They did include the rallycross track. I look over to my peg wall and I look and go, that looks fucking awesome. Those cars up there at the moment are out on there. It's a proper little background. Oh, we're starting in a fucking garage. Not done this before.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Fourth gear. Turns, goes around it. Okay, I thought that corner would be flat. So see a replay of the first. Let's change to TV static. Here we go. Formula 1 car testing day. Knockhill. It's not a static camera. Mean go around in it. Oh, huge crash. Okay. So if you're gonna crash, do it properly, eh? Is what the saying is. So we go again. So we do a lap. So Clark, which is that horrible. Suspension on phone car is not going to be strong enough. Chickened out. It's bloody faster. It's hard to slow it down there, that is. It has plenty of. Oh my. Oh, fucking hell. Pay attention, I should be reading the message. Yes. So I think I've got a low downforce setup on the car as well. I can't. Why is that corner so hard? Yeah, definitely got a low.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed. Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, we need. I've got Monza full qualifying setup. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. No. What we got? Hungaroring and high downforce. Should we just go high? Should we high downforce? Yeah, stick their high downforce package on. Turn transparent halo on. 242.5 pounds of fuel in it. Fuck, you know. Need as much fuel in the car to keep the car on the ground. Right then. High downforce. Monaco wing. There we go. 22 seconds. Thirty-seven point three.
Lap time was 37.37. That's your fastest lap today.
Scary fast through there.
Watch the track limits, please, Kev.
Understeer. Just noticed I've got hard tyres on. 32 seconds. What do we say? What do we do? 37? 37. I don't think it's going to be possible to do 32. I think we'll be pushing a look on that one. Oh, got it. Get the sticky softs on. Clark still wants to kill you.
Don't violate this lap, track limits.
This is hard work. This is. There's one. The bumps on it, for every single bump in this car is horrible suspension of Formula 1 car. There's a nice apex that corner.
Lap time was at 36.37. Sector 3 time is quick.
Fucking hell. That corner's so tricky. What happens if you just floor it through duffers?
Alright, Kev, to watch the track limits.
Shit, you know. So look at that again, Jim. And for reasons of safety, they did not want to show that crash on TV. Let's go into that video anyway. Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, so bouncing behind me, I wonder what it was. It was the rear wing. That might have done it. There was a chance there, wasn't it, of getting it through it flat out. Oh dear, that was fun. That was fun. Time me on 20 past. Do you know what? I'm tempted. Tempted to do one more touring car race tonight. Just for shits and giggles. What are we on? 3 hours almost. We might as well, won't we? While we're here, might as well get on with it and do a touring car race in half an hour or 20 minutes. Can't really find that. Silverstone Circuit Register. Civic. Continue. We might as well, won't we? Let's get registered. Not going to jump into it just yet. Oh, yeah. eNASCAR. In the latest two drivers and longest standing professional esports series, the 40 drivers have officially been selected. Here we go. Full breakdown vicious 40 driver field as far as 19 drivers finished in the top 20. Why are you 19? 8 drivers have competed in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing and earned their way back in for the contender series. Only 8. 4 drivers who competed in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing 2020 or earlier and earned their way back in the contender series. So 12 then. 9 drivers who okay. 9 drivers who are true eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing series rookies. Okay. I'll just announce the drivers. It's always fun, the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing series. When that starts off. I don't know when it starts though. Don't know. We haven't announced it yet, but it's usually from February. February usually almost mirrors the actual NASCAR championship to some degree. Don't know if you're on that news page. It's handy. Oh, my app's taunting me, Wakey, by sharing my high safety rating. Yeah, bastard. Yeah, so we're going to do touring cars next. We're going to finish week 3 off with another touring car race. Thank you, Jeff. I can't read the name. Jeff Middle. Apologies, I probably butchered that surname. Thank you for following the page. Good man. Thank you very much. Nice to see a new name swinging by in this late hour in iRacing and on just an average sim racer. Thank you, sir. Just quickly flick through and delete all the stuff. Down. Can I? No, I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. What we got? 20 minutes. Sure, I'll just do some practice, haven't we? Since I'm just sitting here to talk utter nonsense like we normally do on channel. Join. This will be, I say, the last race of the evening. Hopefully we can get some good safety rating from it. Why not joining? Join, thank you. Before the next season starts underway. So next week should be good fun. I can't remember racing. Oh, it was, no, Nokia International Reverse in these TCRs, which I think is quicker layout from having done it in practice. So, can't complain. Can't complain. But we head back to the national circuit, the Silverstone, for the final TCR race. It is the final TCR race of the season at this track. I don't know this track, but yeah, we'll be on this track. Good, they move tracks from The 12. Oh my god, that late I can't even talk. The 12:45 race is when that starts off. Forgot to ask, is Lindsay back at work tomorrow? I think she isn't she? Guess who's not back at work tomorrow? Me. Come on. Takes ages loading sometimes. It's definitely taking ages to load in there. You do that and you're sacked, mate. Simple as. Dear. No, I'll probably be up at 7 o'clock in the morning anyway, just for shits and giggles. That's how she normally wakes up. Final 2 days of a child of chicken pox. Yay.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Oh, steering is so much heavier. This covered a GT or.
Traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
On your left. Clear left.
New fastest lap for 1:00.7.
100 is fast. That's what she said, mate. Cold tyres. Power trips, I don't need no power trips. Plenty of plug sockets for that.
E10.
Fucking hell. We're near the apex.
Clock on count. You've cut the track.
Shut up, Jim. These two fighting each other. He went for the kill, didn't he? More of it.
29.
Fucking hell, 3 times in a row.
Okay, Kev, we need to watch these track limits.
I'm missing my turn so bad physical.
Fastest lap for 1:00.6 seconds. P8.
Oh, that last race after my damage, I was 10 mile an hour down.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
I was getting right there. Cops in 90, I was doing that on 100 and 203 them.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Position. That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 1.4 seconds off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. You've just done a 102.05. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Oh my god. Wheel on the grass on exit.
Gone outside of track limits there. E4.
How to miss your turning. Badly.
Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Well, mate.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. You're now 2.8 seconds off the pace. That last lap was at 103.47. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. The guy ahead's lap time is a 101.00. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. You've just done a 101.67. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace.
So a bit more free-wheel around that corner, that definitely didn't work.
P6. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace.
Pardon me.
Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. You've just done a 102.17. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. P7. You're currently 1.1 seconds off the leader's pace. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.25 off the pace. Sector 3 is
Pretty steady so far.
off the pace. You've used half your fuel. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace.
That was stupidly deep. Roasted.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Pardon me. That stinks.
You're now 2.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. Okay, Kev, you need to watch the track limits.
Feels like I fiddled a brake bias and that made zero difference or anything.
The guy behind has just done a 101.67. watch the track limits. Place. The guy behind has just done a 101.59. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace. Okay, Kev, we need to watch these track limits.
An interesting race, this one coming up. Number one. Definitely been sat there for too long. How long have we got? Oh, about a minute. It's alright. 1 minute to the last race of the season of the week. Oh, yes, I'm daydreaming there. Too busy watching Facebook. God. Someone post in my photography group. Today I went to Canterbury and left the camera set with f1.8. Did I do something wrong? I mentioned that I used a compact camera 1-inch sensor. It doesn't matter what fucking sensor you're using. If you left the aperture at 1.8, you're going to have really nice shallow depth of field. Potentially. And you're probably wondering why the hell everything was coming out washed out if you're using manual. I mean, its focus point is going to be all over the place if you're taking a scene with a big, lot of detail front and back. Anyway. Fucking hell. Okay, here we go. Less than a minute left to practice. 1 point. I can't see a split again. 1.3k. Fancy my chances this one. Not that I have a good fucking qualifying like last time. What do you reckon? Positive finish? Gotta be on it. Gotta be. Just gotta hook it up, haven't we? Just gotta hook up a good lap. Yeah, every corner's spot on. Yeah, the slow corners and the drive out of them into the next one. It's that complex section that's really tripping me up at the moment. I'm quick through cops and then into maggots.
Which is decreasing. It's
I'm in a loop back down again. I'm quick there, but I'm just slow or slower in the Brooklyn section. So, see what we can do. What kind of are we? We're in car 5, which is surprising. Not surprising. I've got 1320 bloody iRacing all of a sudden again. do you read through it often, Charles? I mean, the amount of shit that people report, man. 'Cause obviously, I'm the only admin on the page. But the amount of shit that people fucking report to me, because one person said two people's posts were spam. When they were just regular landscape photos. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ended up blocking that guy who reported them because I thought, I'm not dealing with shit like this, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I say they always come up on the people looking for mine because of an admin. Was a P3 from that first lap.
That's a new fastest lap for Johnson, 101.36.
That's a good lap.
The guy behind has just done a 102.22.
Well, third fastest on the grid. How many people are in this race? I don't think it's an official race. Oh, there's enough people in there. 101.788, third fastest time so far. That wasn't even quick. About 0.003 of a second between the top two though. Pretty good. See if we stay there. Bit surprised if we do, to be honest. Bit surprised if we do. Third. Still third. Better do. If we could finish off a podium, be nice. We had a podium knock hill. I think it was still second or third at knock hill in the last round. So we can keep that little run going, we'll be happy. We will be happy. Oh, fourth now. Robert Sharp 3 beaters by almost 2/10, so 2/100ths. Damn you, Robert Sharp. Damn you. It's actually I prefer to be fourth because you're on the inside into cops, so you've got a little bit more leeway, I find, go on the inside of that corner and come into the slower switch to the right back to right hand side. So yeah, I think we might get away with this one. Don't mind fourth. Don't mind fourth. A lot of D license. Is that B or D? A lot of D license drivers ahead of me. Maybe quick, but are they safe? That's the question. B license further back, a C license behind me. With the name Lasty Kaikahorn? Kaikahorn? Thank you, Connor Rust, for the like of the stream. Thank you very much, sir. Nice name, nice new name to come by, should I say. Be sure to like. Oh my god, it's a lot late in the UK. I can't even talk now. Be sure to follow the page if you like this extremely good, accurate content of me not being able to speak anymore. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Oh, excuse me. So I coughed my guts up. Right, starting fourth so far, I reckon. Still waiting for qualifying to finish. Looks like there's people out on track still. Most people have actually put a lap in, apart from Arribas and Clement. You'll see on screen there. So we can stay fourth, I'll be happy with that. Definitely left some time out there. Again in Brooklands. I'm not hooking it up as quick as I was. I don't know why. We'll work it out. We'll work it out, we always do.
That's the end of
there we go.
P4.
I need to get these starts right. I mean, started shit in these cars as well. That's a nice livery. Guy on pole. It's creaky. Thank you, Rusty Con Gaming. I'll see you back again. I think you followed the page already, so if you haven't, make sure you follow, but I'm pretty sure you have. Thank you very much, sir. Love the comment arguments. You know when someone gives a complete wrong answer to a post. Oh damn, man, I had to wade into one the other week and I had to basically Oh, you can't really nasty between two people because they just could not agree on a particular photographic element. And the thing is, probably photography, as you all know, and as I've learned over the years, it's very much judgmental opinion. And what one person likes, the other person may not like. It's art. That's what happens. But yeah, people still can't get it right.
The track temp is 33 Celsius. Okay, Kev, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Green, green, green.
Nice.
Left side. Still there.
Oh, Stephen John's got a rocket ship start.
Hey,
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
You got a Twitch on. I don't have a PlayStation, I'm afraid, Rusty. So no, unfortunately I don't. All PC. All PC based for me. I used to play back in the day. GT4 was the last one I ever had. Showing my age a bit there, but
you're the man. Stay on it. P2.
oof, fucking hell. Alright, we're running off track whether we like it or not.
Alright, Kev, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Nope, I formed one on iRacing.
Right side. Still there.
No console games. It's iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, original Assetto Corsa. That's pretty much it.
Hold your line.
In terms of racing.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Alright.
Oh, crash behind. And they've gone. Big crash. That'll be a safety car.
Yellow flag. Watch out. The leader has just done a 101.90. The guy behind has just done a 102.29.
This is all online, mate. iRacing is, for the best part, all online. So there's must be 10,000 people online at any one time. Thank you, Everaldo.
Gap to Sharp. Behind is
Rigo, are
Priest.
you drunk
It's now
or what?
1.6.
This is all online. At the mercy of other people driving against you. Stephen's quick.
Fastest lap for Johnson, 101.55. That last lap was at 101.59.
I need to invest in a PC very soon. I'd recommend it, mate. Always recommend it. I mean, I went from console to PC 2.5 years ago.
The gap to Johnson ahead is now 3.5.
Never look back on it. Good about iRacing, it will run on pretty much most types of PCs as well.
New fastest lap for Johnson, 101.46. That lap time was 101.77. The guy behind has just done a
Terrible.
101.68. 2.
Cheers, buddy, if you let me right. Not the place.
On your left, clear left.
Okay, Kev, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Good stuff, mate. This is fucking excellent.
Fucking hell, compliment from Jimbo. Much appreciated.
Your lap time was at 101.58.
That's slow. And Stephen's quick. Has he gone up too quickly on his tyres though?
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 101.38.
Jones. So I'll set into a routine here, into a rhythm.
The leader's just done it.
He's quicker through that last section, isn't he? 101.31, 101.8.
You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Oh, it's not quite the close touring car race we had the first time tonight.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.5 seconds. Johnson is now in the lead.
He's now in the lead, he's always been in the lead.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 2/10 off the pace. We're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3.
Poor me. Nice. Felt good through there. So we're lapping consistent in 101s.
Sector 3 time is fast.
I mean, I was on his pace for a change.
Minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
There's the curse one. Jimmo tempting fate as usual.
To Johnson in front is now 5.4. Okay, Kev. Lap times are pretty good.
Lift slightly there. I've been pretty good at this race tonight. Very consistent. Gaining a little bit, but not enough to make a sizable dent in anything.
Is now 3.6. You've used half your fuel.
Don't care about my fuel, Jim.
That lap was at 101.92. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I'm just taking it easy. I'm not pushing too hard. Just where the tyres fall off now is around this lap. Just take it easy. I'm not going to catch this guy in the lead. He is just a bit too far ahead.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, 2 laps. And Connor's just jumped into third. He can be pretty quick. Still pulling away from him now.
Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
Big gain there through cops. On. That's that.
to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
If we could finish off with a podium, be nice. Nicely done, Stephen. Nicely done. There we go, second place.
Great drive, that's a podium.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Second place. Let's have a look at the start race. I want to see. The start was awesome. Me and Stephen got great starts behind. Yeah. Oh, hello, Mr. Monnet. It should be alright. Should be okay, all being well. The guy behind got a tap in he. Oh, got a tap from the car behind him. Yeah, we had one instant point there. We should have a little gain. GK design cars looking strong in their liveries. Did the teammates take each other out, or team paint jobs take each other out? I think they did, you know. Didn't really lead any laps. Johnson was well away. Which is where we took a strategic off track. But we all did, to be honest, looking at that. Everyone did. You were not getting past me. Helm a line, take the racing line, beautiful driving, Kev. Nicely done. Little bit understeer there, little overbrake. I knew I was going to come out and hold the inside line for the next straight. I know I'm braking a lot later here than most people into this corner. Ah, nicely done, Kev. Nicely done. Hold the outside line. Nicely done. Try not to. And they did. And a touch. Oh, the two teammates. Oh, huge crash. Huge crash that was. It was. I bet they were swearing at each other. And we ran away with it from anyway. We have anyone else to battle with. Second place. Nicely done. Silverstone TV, fourth try at the Silverstone race, and we get a podium on the last race of the night as well, because it now changes weeks. Miss Hunt, did you try the Audi and Honda also? And if I didn't know, I just went straight to the Honda. I didn't have I didn't have any of them prior to this, so I just went straight in, and bought Honda because personal preference. And did alright from it. 77 on the iRating and 009. Only 009 on the safety rating because I had one instant point off lap on the first lap. Off lap on the first lap, yeah. But we did alright there. We did alright. 101.575, 101.37. Conor had a faster lap. So did Colin Raw. So did Ben Greenhill. So a lot of people were faster. But could they race it? Don't know. It was Rigo and Sabah who had the big off track at the end. He had 18 instant points. Holy crap. So no, I didn't get a chance to, I haven't tried them. A lot of people do seem to prefer the Honda. I think that's been the more popular car to go with third split out of 4. So yeah, not sure how they compare, to be honest. I'm probably not going to bother comparing them either. I quite like the Honda. Seems to suit me. I've got used to it. It's little quirks, if there is any quirks. And the Porsches are already at knockout. So the week's changed from week 3 to week 4 now. Already, just like that. There's 13 weeks this season as well. Excuse me, thinking of Porsche. Oh no, it's always. Oh no, is it Porsche? I don't know. God knows. So yeah, weeks changed over, so we now say goodbye to all those weeks and say hello to week 4 of touring cars from Knock Hill Reverse, Porsches from Knock Hill International, VRS from Red Bull Ring. No, sorry, Phillip Island. I've still got one session open from Red Bull Ring. European Endurance Sprint comes from Daytona. And last but not least, Grand Prix cars. The Formula 1 Merc comes from the Red Bull Ring for this week. Right, we've been going the best part of almost 4 hours, which is a little bit overdue my bedtime, especially when everyone starts to return to work and schools and things like that in the next few days. So here in the UK, after our last bank holiday of Christmas, or public holiday of the Christmas break. So I'll leave you all with a fond farewell. Thank you very much for all of us coming and tuned on, whether that's been on Facebook or YouTube. As usual, we've had a good showing for this final night of week 3. And I leave 12,756 other users playing iRacing tonight. And we will rejoin again probably on Wednesday night for our regular viewing. So if you're watching, thank you. If you're liking what you see on Catch Up, be sure to follow. Always a pleasure to see more people coming and following on the stream. Had a fair few interactions and likes and follows tonight on Facebook, which is lovely. And if you've seen it on YouTube, be sure to give it a thumbs up in the description. Thank you very much. I'll see you all soon. Tally ho, and see you all soon. Ta-ra.